So I started at Arbor in 2008. I just hit my 9-year anniversary. Started off in the front-end screening group in the Boston office. At that time, I was a couple years out of school. I'd worked in finance, had taken some real estate classes, was trying to get into real estate finance. Arbor provided a good opportunity to get into commercial real estate, and it seemed like a good fit for me at the time. That was 9 years ago. I think at the time, I just figured I'd get into Arbor and get a feel for the commercial real estate landscape and kind of see where it took me. And the fact that I'm still sitting here now, I think is a testament to the opportunity that Arbor has provided me and the room for growth that I've been able to experience and take advantage of. And starting out as a screening analyst to now being a vice president is obviously a pretty good path, and it's been a good journey so far. There was always kind of new opportunities every 6 to 12 months that would come my way, whether it be to go do some work over in the processing side of the house or upward mobility within the screening group, into truthfully a position that wasn't necessarily a typical position at the time when I started, but it was one of those that I was enjoying what I was doing. I think I did a pretty good job at it, and my manager at the time almost created a new position within the group for me to kind of help keep me on the right track, keep me in a spot doing what I was happy doing and what I was what I enjoyed doing. I think a tremendous amount of room for growth in learning opportunities. As I say, maybe some of the, we get some younger people that come in that maybe don't have as much experience but seem hungry, seem to have, the basics of, finance background or want to get into real estate. And we'll get those people if they're sharp, they're hungry, they seem like they have a good work ethic. We're going to get them in the door, give them an opportunity, and give them a fair amount of responsibility early on. And I feel like that's somewhat unique, because even when I started way back when, once I kind of got my feet under me in the first few months, I was already, I felt like I had a lot of responsibility. And looking back on it now, I was only 6 months in, but at the time it definitely felt like I had a lot of opportunity to keep growing, more responsibility, and I guess that brings us to where we are right now. So some of the qualities that I would encourage potential candidates to bring to Arbor are a good work ethic. I would say the ability to take on new challenges, to be willing to try to learn as much as possible, use internal employees as resources to help grow and kind of look at the path that certain people in an office have taken and see that there's a real path for even if it's somebody at a relatively junior position to come in to grow and be a senior underwriter, be a vice president, in really not that long of a time.